Jarom. Boltage Bros back at it again.
Great. Welcome back to Boltage Bros. Okay, I'm super excited for this live stream because we're going to talk about the movies like we do, monthly. We're going to talk about movies.
Yep.
The movies that we saw during the month. What did you watch, Kenny? What did I watch? What did you watch, chat? All that fun stuff that we like to do during the live streams. But we're also going to play a game. Guess
Quiz.
the Pixar quote. So I have made a quiz called Guess the Pixar Quote. And Kenny, look at that. I can switch it back and forth. Look at this high tech. I have two computers in front of me and it's working out.
Yeah, it looks great. Let me look at it on my phone. Looks great.
Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to... Oh, also, when you come into the stream, like the stream so the stream can be pushed out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like stream,
I just like the
subscribe.
stream. So now I'm going to exit because I know it is working.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna talk about the movies that we saw during the month. We're also going to play Guess the Pixar Quote. So should we start with the first question, or should I say, what's up? Like, what movies did you see? I watched some Pixar movies. That's why I want to do this.
Well, let's start with the movies we watched. How about? Because then the quiz, when we have the most people in here, they can all participate in the comments. The chat
sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. For now, you guys can just comment on the movies that we're talking about. Jarom, how many movies did you watch? Have you kept using Letterboxd?
Yes,
Yeah,
I have.
Me too. I just made like a list and just added February movies.
Yep, that's what I did as well. So on my diary, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's pretty good.
Nice. I watched 9. That's pretty good. That's better than normal for me. And I think you'll actually like some of these. I was trying to branch out a little bit, more than my typical like cheesy movie. So, how about
Your cheesy movie?
Yeah.
What do you mean cheesy movie?
I don't know. Just like I don't know. Sometimes I'm just, or a lot lately. Sorry, before February, I should say. I was just in the mood for something like simple, easy, action. Don't have to think about it that much. Like not Inception. Is basically what I'm trying to say. That's just a lot of thinking. How about we start with the movies that you thought were forgettable? How many of this month were there for you out of the 10?
Well, let's see. Lots of them were not very forgettable because I chose to watch some good movies.
Okay, that's
mostly.
Good. Yeah.
This weekend I did watch How to Make a Killing with Glenn Powell. I know that last live chat we were all talking about Glenn Powell and how awesome he is. So this Glenn Powell movie was pretty good. I personally still like Twisters the best out of all the Glenn Powell movies that I've seen.
Nice.
But Glenn Powell is such a good actor. Lots of the reviews on the Letterboxd, just talk about how he has a great jawline and he looks great, which is true. But honestly, it wouldn't work if he wasn't a good actor. Just the way that he smiles, the way that he laughs, the way that he has conversations with people. He's definitely a really good actor. And I don't know, he needs to get into a movie that makes him a superstar. He's like a star right now, but I think
you're thinking
will
like
get there.
Chris Hemsworth or something like that.
He could totally get there eventually.
Yeah, gotcha.
How to Make a Killing was a good story. So in How to Make a Killing, he is a serial killer basically, and he wants to murder all the members of his family in order to get his inheritance that he should get. So the story is pretty cool because it's got some twists and turns, and it's made by A24, and A24 movies are kind of, I mean, they're people would say that they're posh, I guess.
Okay.
So the A24 vibes that I got from How to Make a Killing were all about just the cinematography was really good, because everything was framed really well and felt very clean and slick, and just made me feel very calm in the movie, because I was like, I like it when people use the camera and every shot is very intentional. For example, at the end, there's a scene in a mansion, so that lots of the shots in the mansion are centered.
Okay.
So it just looks cool.
Okay.
It just feels really slick and nice. There was not as much character development as I would have wanted out of a movie like that, but it was fun because of the twists and turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so not a forgettable one.
Well, I have them all written down, and
Okay.
I did forget about some of these. I don't really want. Yeah, I'd rather not.
Well, you don't have
spend
to
time.
just name them. Just name them. You don't have to
I
go
watched
over
well, because I watched Send Help last month with Rachel McAdams.
it.
I wanted to watch another Rachel McAdams movie because I was like, wow, she's so good.
Yeah.
And so we looked up. Oh, okay. We looked at. I thought my computer crashed.
Oh, okay.
But oops. I fixed it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're still live.
Yeah, Rachel McAdams. I wanted to watch another Rachel McAdams movie because she was really good in Send Help. So we tried to find a free Rachel McAdams movie on random streaming services that we could find, anything that was free. And we found this movie called About Time.
Okay.
And it looks like a romance movie. Here it is.
Okay.
So I was like, oh,
it
nice
does.
romance movie.
Yeah.
It's got some like time travel in it.
Okay.
And have you ever seen Benjamin Button?
No.
So Benjamin Button is about a man. Most people have probably heard of this. But Benjamin Button is about a man who is born old and then grows young.
Okay.
And so it's like a silly concept just to tell a story about life.
I've seen YouTube clips, so I've basically seen the whole movie. You know how that goes.
So yeah, these kind of movies, they just make up a silly concept in order to tell a story about life.
Yeah.
And some people really like these movies because it like talks about marriage and fatherhood and family and living life.
Right.
You know, it's just a life story with a twist on it. So that's what this movie was, because it was just a life story with this dude could time travel.
Right.
But he mostly just used it to be sentimental about stuff.
Okay.
Or get a girlfriend.
Oh, he didn't make himself rich or anything? What the heck are we doing?
No. So personally, it's not my kind of movie.
Yeah.
Because I would rather watch a movie that's not about life at all, get a message for life out of it, than rather than watch a movie about life and obviously get a life message out of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'd rather watch something else.
Okay.
For example, I'm on a roll.
Yeah, keep going. That's fine.
For example, I watched The Long Walk again.
Yeah, you talked about this last month, right?
Yeah, and it's definitely a movie that I watch and be like, this is about life.
Yeah.
even though it's about not life. It's about walking.
Yes.
So yeah. It's good. It's good stuff. I feel like is my camera good?
Yeah.
All right.
You look good on this
I need to stop looking at myself.
It's okay. Well, let me at least bring up one movie that maybe you might disagree on this. I have a vague vague memory of you saying you liked this one, but I forget your exact opinion on it. But I watched it because it's relatively new, and I think I watched it with my wife. But we watched the Minecraft movie.
Nice.
Um,
A
and
Minecraft movie.
yeah, that's what it's called, a Minecraft movie. So I guess that means there's going to be more. But
Yeah.
anyways, when I have some small memories, bits and pieces of this movie. I watched it earlier in the month, but my review, I wrote just like one sentence. I wrote, "Boring for those not into Minecraft." um, and I'm enough into Minecraft, like I know the general idea, like things like that, that it makes it entertaining enough for me to watch the movie. But if you had no idea what Minecraft was, it's not for you. And I think that's fine. That's totally fine. It's a fan service movie with some big name actors, and it's fun. And that's it. So it's more on the forgettable side for me because it's just for those who like Minecraft, which is fine. But I wish they went a little further and tried to kind of capture an audience with it as opposed to keeping the same one. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I also think they could have gone much deeper with the Minecraft lore, and
Yeah.
it even kind of betrays some things in the game.
Yeah.
I would say, because it's so easy to get some of the items, and like
Mm-hmm.
instead of having, it would have been cool to have the movie be about survival,
Right.
you know,
Right.
which is why I really liked the opening scene when all the monsters are attacking them, because that's what a first night in Minecraft feels like.
Yeah.
But other
Yeah.
than that,
Then it doesn't really feel like Minecraft. It just
yeah,
feels like a
not
world.
necessarily.
Yeah. And it doesn't, because I know there's like a story to Minecraft, like the game. And
Kind of a hidden
kind of,
story.
right. But I kind of wish they'd followed that. And then there's small things too, like with the Ender man, like the thing that
Oh, that was
teleports,
cool.
right? That was a cool scene, but I don't think it did justice to like the actual Enderman in the game. You know what I mean? And the difficulty. And then there's also like an Ender dragon in the game. Like there was a lot of cool concepts that they missed out on. Yeah.
Well, you got to save that for the sequel.
Oh,
You
that's
can't
true.
have it all.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
The
We have a.
dragon's coming. It's coming.
I thought it was weird that the
For
sister
sure.
seemed like she was the same age as her brother. I think they picked an actress who was too young for the older
Really?
sister. I guess
I
because
didn't
she's
notice.
kind of almost the mom at this point, right? Which is that whole plot point is also kind of weird to me because I guess they just moved and
It
is
reduces your
she
actor
is she
count and
18?
reduces your script. It makes the movie
I
not as
guess.
long.
But is she old? Like they just moved into a house. Like is she old enough to technically have guardianship over her brother? It was weird. But so I kind of agree with that point. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um.
it's a dumb fun,
Yeah.
and it's fun for that.
Yeah. I have another movie that's memorable to me, but probably forgetful for a lot of people, and it's The Muppets, 2011.
That one's great.
It is great. I agree. I feel like we used to watch. I don't know if we watch this all the time or we just watched it once and I just remember it really, really well. But it's the one with Amy Adams and who's the other main guy who's also in um that other popular TV show that I forget the name of. I forget
I
his
don't
name.
know his name.
Doesn't matter, I guess. Um, this one really fun, and also I didn't write a review on this one. And I wish I did. There's some sentences I would have written, but it's so much more self-aware than I remember. Have you
Hmm.
watched it recently? When's the last time you watched The Muppets?
No, but I remember pretty well because I
Yeah.
listen to the music
Okay.
randomly.
Well, yeah, the music is really good. Um, but it's like super just aware. So at some point it's like Amy Adams is like, well, this is going to be a short movie, you know. So it's breaking that fourth wall pretty often, makes jokes that aren't part of the world, right? It's like kind of poking fun at itself. which I
That's true.
enjoy. It's not taking itself seriously because it's the Muppets. These characters are kind of crazy. There's literally talking puppets who walk around and have this show, and they have to come up with $10 million for their show, and then you think they're super close. They're like $1 off, and then one of the Muppets knocks his head against it. It's like, so close, and then it goes down to 9,999. It's like, that almost made me feel better because we're actually really far off. Anyways, good movie. I loved it. Music is great. I also randomly listen to it now. Man or a Muppet, Life's a Happy Song, Rich Man. Is that the title? I forget. But anyways, it's a good one. There was this. Oh, Calden
Yeah, well, the
says.
Muppets is back on Voltage Bros on Disney Plus.
We're making a movie. Yeah. Let's see.
Muppets is back on Disney Plus with Sabrina Carpenter. I haven't watched it yet, but it looks good.
Yeah, I've seen that there. I haven't watched it either. Maybe I will. But Calvin says, I think this is about the Minecraft movie. It's been a while since I've seen it, but if I recall, the people who made Napoleon Dynamite made the Minecraft movies. So there is a lot of nods to that Napoleon Dynamite. That's so fun to me. Al, that is fun.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Napoleon Dynamite, which is crazy. I know, but I'm sure it's good. Okay, the rest of the movies, there's probably 2 of my movies that I think were better than I expected, but still not amazing. And then there's 2 that are. Then there's one that's good, like just solid movie. And then there's one that's a little step above, and then there's 3 that are really good.
Okay, that's a lot. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we should do some of this game.
I might. Yeah. Let's skip to the game, and then
Let's play.
I can run through these after some of the game.
Well, hopefully, what you got to do is be like, oh, that reminds me of a movie that I watched this month.
Okay, I'll try. I mean, I don't know if there's very much connections with Pixar and the movies I watched, but yeah.
Okay. Well, this one was on the thumbnail.
And
we're starting a game. Also, it's versus chat. Kenny versus chat because
I kind of have the advantage of.
Yeah, he has the advantage of being 2 seconds earlier than most of you.
I think it's more than 2 seconds. Yeah.
You got it. This is the one from the thumbnail. You probably know what this one is. This is the easy one.
Okay. The Incredibles. Am I allowed to answer?
You got to answer as soon as you can.
Oh, okay, then the Incredibles.
For the chat.
Right. Okay, well that one's Incredibles. We're good there. I'm rolling.
Okay, great.
Okay. Give me the next one.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, maybe you should give some time to chat. So if you know exactly what it is.
Well, they'll answer. They'll just be delayed. Oh yeah, I mean, Live, Laugh, Love. Already said Incredibles.
Incredible.
Oh, you forgot the S. You're on. Sorry.
Okay, the next one.
Okay.
Is. I think they kind of progressively get harder. I tried to make them get that way.
Okay.
This one should be not so hard as well.
Okay.
But we'll see.
I can't believe I have to drive all the way to work on Saturday. All the way to work.
Okay. And I'm thinking maybe if I quote it the way he says it, you might get it.
Okay.
I'll give you some time.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have to drive all the way to work on. Oh, is this? This is Monsters Inc.
No.
Darn it. Okay, I was picturing Mike Wazowski's voice. All the way to work. It sounded like.
I could see that.
But then I'm wrong. Hey, Dorothy said Monsters Inc. too, and Live, Laugh, Love.
They also think it's Monsters Inc. That's kind of surprising, actually. Because I thought this one was pretty well known. Let me read it the way he says it.
Okay.
I can't believe I have to drive all the way to work on a Saturday. All the way to work.
Is this also?
Okay, that was a fail. No.
That sounds familiar.
That went way worse than I thought. He doesn't sound like that.
It's hard to do voices. Okay, you might just have to give me the answer because I don't know. And no one in chat has gotten it.
So I'll give you one more hint.
Okay.
He's driving all the way to work, but it's literally across the street.
Oh, this is Toy Story. Bruh. Yeah, I know this one.
Yes, it is. It
Yeah, Toy
is
Story.
Toy
Okay.
Story
Because it's the big dude.
2.
Yeah.
Toy Story 2.
Yep. All the way to work.
He
Yeah.
drives all the way to work
No, you
across the
did do a
street.
good voice, honestly. It was
Okay.
familiar to me when you did it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, give me the next one.
Okay. We'll do one more and then maybe,
Okay.
let's see.
You've been jealous of my good looks since the fourth grade. You've been
Okay,
jealous of
this
my good
one,
looks since the fourth grade.
this
What
one
is
is kind of a meme. I
Okay.
wouldn't have known this without knowing Pixar movies, I guess.
Okay.
But I'll give you a hint.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. There is no fourth grade.
No. Close.
This one's Monsters Inc. Says Kaladin. Is it?
Well, maybe she's guessing on the last one, but yes, it is.
Okay. I don't think she is.
It is Monsters Inc. And the reason it doesn't make sense is because they didn't know each other in the fourth grade.
Right.
But Sully says it to Mike Wazowski.
Yeah. Okay.
So the people who made the movie said, yeah, it's just a phrase that they use.
Gotcha.
But even though they didn't know each other when they were in fourth grade.
Okay. So it's just a line they have. An inside joke.
Yeah. They met in college.
Right. They met in
Monsters go to
college.
college. But I did watch Toy Story, a Toy Story movie.
Yeah.
I watched Lightyear this month,
Okay.
and wow, that movie is not very good
Yeah.
compared to other Pixar movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sad because when you watch Toy Story 2 and the other Toy Stories, like there's so much color, it's so bright.
Right.
And then Lightyear is like really well animated, but the colors are just like washed out, I feel like.
Yeah, just dull.
Yeah, it's so weird for a Pixar movie because usually the Pixar movies are so colorful and bright,
Right.
and then it looks cool. It's cool, but it's just like, yeah, it doesn't feel like very pretty like I want a Pixar movie to be like.
Right.
And lots of the character moments that were very lame.
Okay.
For example, there's one character who like is afraid of space and she has to face her fears, but the way she does it at the end is like that was the climax for that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there were some cool things in Lightyear, but watch the other Toy Stories.
Yeah, they're better. Well, there's a new Pixar movie coming out, right? What is it called?
Hoppers is coming out
Hoppers.
in a week.
Okay. We'll have to go see that. We'll give it a shot. Hopefully it's better than that. But let me talk about... I'll talk about two. Because they're part of a series. But this is The Maze Runner. And,
Nice.
The Maze Runner and The Scorched Trials, the second one. I haven't seen the third one yet. But the Maze Runner, this is a movie that I've read the books a long time ago. The movies came out, when did this come out? 2014. I didn't bother to go see it. I don't really know why. It wasn't appealing to me at the time. And I just watched it this month because I was like, well, there's some memory there. It could be good, whatever. And it was better than I was expecting. I wrote in here that it was way more intense and serious of a movie than I was thinking it would be. I was thinking it would be more centered around teens, maybe children, and it was not. Like,
Yeah.
It is really intense. I mean, some of these scenes, in both Scorched Trials as well, some of them are really intense and scary. Like, there's some moments where I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I got jump scared, and like these zombie dudes or whatever in Scorched Trials are really scary looking. you know, it was actually so fascinating because I just wasn't expecting it. And that's a good feeling. Even though it's not like an amazing movie, it's a good feeling for my expectations to be exceeded. I wrote in here as well that I would like to know some characters' motivations a little more. And what I mean by that is like I wish that the time span was a little more spread out, and that includes both movies. Because I think he's there for a couple days, and then they escape the maze.
Mm.
I wish this was like a fully fleshed out, like, you know, at least a few weeks, maybe a couple months even, and just show that progression throughout that time, flesh out the characters a little more, bring in a little more backstory with the memories and things like that. There's one thing that really irks me is the one character who doesn't want to leave the maze or whatever. And then at the
Mm.
end of the movie, the first movie, he shoots the boy on the outside of the maze. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Okay. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. But I was
That's why
like,
I'm going like this.
okay, yeah. Um,
Do
but
you know what I'm talking
anyways,
about?
no, I've. Oh yes,
That
yes,
guy,
because
his
it's that character.
eyebrows.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Um, but
He's cool.
yeah, he is cool. But his motivations didn't make sense. And then he's like, I don't want to come out of the maze. And then at the end of the movie, when they escape the maze, he's randomly just there. Like, I guess he just decided to follow them. And then he wants to kill them. And it just didn't, it was just like totally out of nowhere. It didn't make any sense with his character. Anyways,
Interesting.
I didn't like it.
Yeah,
But,
I don't know anything about that because I haven't seen it in a while.
yeah.
But I do know that when people say books are always better than the movie, I
Mhm.
always cite The Maze Runner as an example where I liked the movie
Yeah.
more than I liked the book. And I
Yeah.
think that is because of the grittier tone that it
Yeah.
takes.
Yeah. It was nice. I liked it. Yeah, I haven't seen the third one yet. I haven't gotten around to it, but we'll see if the third one holds up to that theme. Uh,
Unfortunately,
I'm assuming
that
so.
series kind of lost its traction because the main character like broke his leg and they had to delay the third movie for filming for like a few years. So
Yeah,
it couldn't be like a tight trilogy all coming out
that's
all at
true.
once.
Yeah, I'm noticing here. I mean, Scorch Trials was a year later.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. And that's what they wanted to do, and then
yeah,
lost its
and,
traction.
and I will say you can kind of feel it in the second one. Some things they don't really flesh out, like Minho's character. He's like one of the runners, if you remember. He just goes like in the first one he's not very brave, and then the second one he is brave, and that's like his arc or whatever. But it doesn't actually explore how that happens. It just kind of happens, and then Teresa betrays them or whatever, but it's like not really unexpected. I don't know. It was like, yeah. Anyways, it was like just a little boring of a twist, but
Yeah.
maybe the third's a little
And I
better.
think in the book she betrays them later on, like in the third one.
Yeah, I think
So there
so.
might be that might be more of a slow burn
Yeah. I
than it
definitely
was in the movie.
I definitely remember reading the third book and being really disappointed and thinking this was a horrible
It's
ending.
because she was betrayed. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
So
that was
maybe it's
why.
better
I
they
don't
did it
know.
earlier.
Yeah. I wonder if the other Boltage Bro would like the Longbach if he likes the gritty tone of the Maze Runner. Is the other one me? I'm
Yeah,
assuming
because I
so in the
watched the
context of this. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I
I
would.
watched.
I will try it eventually.
You would like it.
Hmm.
I wouldn't suggest it as a first gory movie that you see,
Gotcha.
because you might as well start with something tamer.
Right.
But you would like it.
Yeah. Um, should I go to like a happier movie?
Let's do
Or
a
should we do a
quiz.
quiz? Okay. And then we'll get to one that's a little happier.
Quiz
Hmm.
time. Okay, what do I got next? Guess the Pixar quote. Okay,
Okay.
this one I chose because it's one of my favorite lines of the movie.
You would not believe what I've been through tonight. I know this one. I
You would not believe what I have been through tonight.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
That one, I'm proud of that one. That one actually sounded pretty good.
Yeah. I know that you're gonna say it, and I'm like, oh, no, it's this character, but I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna give like a little bit of time for chat to respond. Bannon Johnson said, I hated when Gally killed Chuck. Right. That's the part I was talking about earlier. Yeah, it was stupid. It was like, didn't even make sense either. Anyways, you would not believe what I've been through tonight. What is this one? Love the voice. Okay, well, you love the
I
voice,
just
but
think
what's the
they're
answer?
all Monsters Inc. No,
Yeah.
they're not all Monsters Inc. You would not believe what I have been through tonight. Also, I'm doing an action. You can't see me doing the action. He goes like this. You imagine this is an ear. You would not believe what I have been through tonight. Does that make sense?
I don't know. Toy Story? Bannon's got Toy Story, but you already did a Toy Story one.
I did Toy Story 2.
You did Toy Story 2? So was it one of the other ones?
Maybe.
It's an ear? I don't know.
Well, Bannon Johnson, number 2, is Toy Story
Mr. Potato
3.
Head? It's Toy Story 3? Really?
Yes,
What
it
character
is
is
Mr.
this?
Potato Head.
Oh, it is the Potato Head. Okay.
And it's Mr. Potato Head when he is a tortilla
Okay.
or a cucumber.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
I
He
wouldn't
has to.
remember
It's
it.
so good. So I just watched this month as well. Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3 is so great.
Says Toy Story 3.
So maybe they put that
Maybe
in.
they put it in
We'll say you
before-
put
I
it
don't
in
know. We'll
before
say you did.
the reveal.
Yeah.
But Toy Story 3 is really good. It's like pretty solid story. It focuses on Woody a lot, so some of the other characters kind of get pushed to the background sometimes. Like Jesse doesn't have much time in the movie,
Right.
unfortunately. But it has such a good ending. It's like a really perfect wrap up. And I was already crying by the beginning of the movie when I was watching it, just remembering
Yeah.
what this movie was like.
Right.
And then by the end, I was bawling. Surprisingly, I didn't expect that.
Mhm.
But during this quote of the movie, when he would not believe what I've been through tonight, it is Mr. Potato Head. He has to turn into a tortilla to escape the sunny side.
Oh yeah.
And his tortilla gets eaten by a pigeon,
Yeah.
and he has to be a cucumber. And so he walks up as a cucumber.
Yeah.
You would not believe what I've been through tonight.
Okay.
And I always picture,
Mm.
if it wasn't a kid's movie, he would be a piece of poop. And I just imagine, what if instead of a cucumber, it was just a piece of poop, and he delivers that line. You would not believe what I've been through tonight. It's a kid's movie.
Okay.
It's a cucumber.
Give me the next quote. Give me 2 more,
Okay.
and then we'll talk more about movies.
We got, this one I had to put it out or else it'd be
Take out the
obvious.
names.
Well, blanking wasn't the best part of blank's life.
Oh, this is Toy Story.
No.
What?
Blanking wasn't the best part of blank's life. You were.
Is this what is that movie called? Hold on.
You're looking it up.
Is this Onward?
No.
Oh,
But that's a good one.
okay.
It's a sentimental line, so it kind of like
Bug's Life? That's
fits
what
any.
Dorothy Edwards says.
No.
Not Bug's Life.
Blanking. Think about
Elemental.
what is blanking. No.
Well, I don't know what would be blanking. I'm like looking through some of these movies. Cars.
Racing
Right. So this is Cars.
wasn't the best part of someone's life. You were.
Yeah, is it not Cars?
It's not Cars, but you're
You just said
close.
racing.
I did. But there's more than one Cars movie.
Oh, so is it like Cars 1 or something? Or is that what you want me to say? Cars 3?
No? It is Cars 3.
Oh, okay. How? Yeah, counting
Cars
Cars 3. Okay.
So racing wasn't the best part of HUD's life. You were.
Okay. Yeah, Doc's life. Yeah.
Yes. But they say HUD because they knew him as HUD.
Right.
And this movie is so good. Honestly, I would
I need
I
to
would give this one
rewatch
another
it.
shot. Yeah.
Because I remember not liking it as much.
This one I think gets better the more you watch it.
Okay.
Because the more you watch it, the older you get, and the more you relate with Lightning McQueen.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. Give me one more.
Okay, well, let's see what we got next. Okay.
You have a
You have a parachute? This is two different characters.
Okay.
You have a parachute? Says the first character. Yes. The real question is, why don't any of you?
Flying.
This one I didn't know. I had to look this one up.
This one. When would anyone be flying out of a Big Hero 6?
No, that's not Pixar.
Oh yeah, what the heck? Why is that even showing up on here? Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
Disney.
can't use Google. Google doesn't work.
Yeah. I just need the list because I forget movies here. Can't be up.
Use some context clues here. Why don't any of you? So it's a group.
Right, it's a group. Is it another Toy Story movie?
No.
Okay. Not so-
Context clues.
Is
You
it
have
Inside
someone,
Out?
possibly. Someone brings a parachute and no one else does. What character would do that? Because they prepare. Because they,
Right, so fear.
dare
So
I
it's
say,
Inside Out.
fear
Yeah.
things.
Right, so it's Inside Out.
So that too.
Number 2, yeah. Okay. I was close.
Good
Okay.
times.
Nobody in the comments is getting it. Everyone's saying up because of flying. Oh wait, Bannon Johnson said, "Is that Inside Out too?" Never mind. We have a winner.
Yeah, it's Joy who says, you have a parachute?
Yeah.
Yes, the real question is, why don't any of you?
Right, and then fear.
Is he-
Yeah.
That's a good thing about fear, guys. It protects us.
Yep.
That's what we need to learn from this.
Wow, if you want a good segue into a movie with fear in it.
I like this.
Wow, there's
I like this
multiple.
tactic.
So we could definitely, let's see. I mean, there's multiple here, but I'll talk about the Suicide Mission one. That's got to be full of fear. Rogue One.
Oh, nice. You watched that one recently?
Yes, I did rewatch it. This movie, basically, it went like this for me. Beginning, a little bit rough. Some holes, and some things that are just happening for the sake of happening. Could have been sped up in certain areas. Some things just felt pointless. But the second half of the movie is a masterpiece. Maybe not the second half exactly, but you kind of know the general idea of what I'm talking about. Basically, the whole scene of them trying to get the plans, basically from them leaving from space, going to that planet. That whole thing from beginning to end there is so good. Like, because I like, I think when I first watched this, I didn't like that they all died because I was young and naive. Maybe now I'm dark and mysterious. I like that everyone dies, but but I liked the concept of all of them just being like, hey, we could die, but it's worth it to get the plans. We have to go for it. And then they die. Like that is one of the options and the more likely option, and it makes the sacrifice or the plans even like that much more valuable, right? So just a cool concept for me. I thought the characters, the actors also did a really, really good job. They were very consistent with their characters. Um, I will say sometimes change happened a little too fast, particularly with the dude. I forget exactly his name,
Andor.
but yeah, I think so. But he's
It
like,
is.
yeah, he's just like, um, yeah, I'm gonna kill for the rebellion. But if I don't go on this mission, then all that killing wasn't worth it. That motivation's kind of flawed to me. You know, it's like I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm just following orders now. Suddenly, I'm not. I, I don't know. But in the end, if you ignore all kind of the stuff leading up to it, that whole part was really, really good, and I loved it, and I would watch it again because of it. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that Rogue One is definitely better on what when you watch it more than once because
Mm-hmm.
of the characters.
Right,
It's hard to get to know them right away,
right. Mm-hmm.
but it's better as you go.
Yeah, yeah. I agree. I'm trying to think. Should I talk about? Let's go happy. Let's go happy. Let's see. I think you've seen this one.
Okay.
Um, and I forget. I watched it a long time ago. Uh, okay, it came out in 2019, so I guess not that long ago. But I don't know if I watched it with you, but I have some memories of watching it. So I was like, I'm gonna rewatch it, and it's branching out a little bit out of what I normally stick around. And it's the movie Yesterday.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
don't like that movie at all.
you don't? What?
No,
So
so lame.
I wrote ultimately a love story where I didn't care about the love, but did care about everything else. you know, I it's it's like supposed to be this grand concept idea where they forget something that's all supposed to be for this love story ultimately between the two main characters or whatever, the manager and the musician. Um, I wasn't sold on that. I literally could care less about it. I only cared about the concept of the Beatles being forgotten and random little things here and there, and him capitalizing on it and becoming famous and doing whatever. I thought it was so fun. I enjoyed it. Love part could have been out of the movie, would have made it better, in my opinion. You didn't like it though.
No, because I got lied to by the trailer. The trailer made it
Uh,
look like it was so intense, like
oh yeah.
so good. And the best scene is at the beginning, and the trailer already has it in it. And so in Yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
He hits his head, and the Beatles don't exist, so he steals the Beatles music. But there's a few people who remember.
Yeah.
So the movie's like, what's going to happen because these few people remember? And
Yeah.
like, is
It's
what he's
like,
doing morally
damn.
right? And for me, I didn't like the twist where they were just like okay with it. I
Yeah.
would have rather liked him to. I mean, he did eventually admit to the world, but
Right.
just like I feel like that moment was a bit empty.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I didn't go in with that expectation, so it was fine. I do get where you're coming from, though. I think they definitely could have made it a little more intense and interesting. But yeah, Calvin says I like
And
it
because
because it has some silly British humor. Yeah, I agree.
mm,
Yeah.
there was a scene where it was about to get intense, and then it all was a dream. Like the intense part was a dream. That made
Oh,
me mad.
oh yeah, and when he's doing the interview.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was like, that's what I want. This is what I want. Something
Well,
intense,
yeah, it's not what I was
and then it's
looking
a
forward to.
dream.
Yeah, it's not what I was looking forward to. So it was totally fine for me. I really enjoyed the concept and random things like Coca-Cola suddenly didn't exist. So he'd be like, "Do you have a Coke?" They'd be like, "What? You want to do drugs?" You know, just random things like that for some reason. Anyways, that's Yesterday. I have two Brad Pitt movies. I don't even didn't do that on purpose. But I
Oh,
have
fun.
I have two Brad Pitt movies that I'll talk about. One is newer, one is older. I'll talk about the newer one first. How much time do we have? How many more questions on the quiz?
Two.
Okay, I'll talk about these quick. First one blew my expectations out of the water. F1 came out last year.
Awesome.
Um, I think Brad Pitt, and I think some cheese flip thing, right? But it had way more depth and was way more fun than I expected. The racing shots, the F1 scenes were really, really well done.
Drawn
It,
director.
okay, perfect. That's why it felt like you're in it, which is really, really
Top Gun
good.
Maverick director.
Yeah, okay, so it makes sense. Um, it all felt really intense and real, which was nice. I will say the twist with like the sabotage from the one of
I
the
haven't seen it.
investors. Oh, what?
Don't tell me.
Okay, okay. Well, there's
This
a
is
twist.
this came out before I started doing weekly movies, and I
Oh
don't have
man.
Apple
Okay,
TV.
okay. You need to watch it. It's good. But the twist was way more welcome than I wasn't expecting a twist. Right, I thought it was going to be a straightforward movie. Um, Sorry if that's kind of a spoiler in itself, but I enjoyed it, and it's much more than what you're expecting it to be, right? I, man, why haven't you seen it? And we can't talk about it. Anyways, it's good. Go
Well, we
see
don't
it.
want to
Let's
get
see.
spoilers to the chat
Let's
either.
see. I always get that
I
F1 confused with Fast and Furious and get uninterested. Never seen it, but I'll have to try. Yeah, it is not at
That is
all
so
like
funny,
F1.
but so sad. Because there's so many titles of Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
There's so many different titles that F1 could probably be a title of Fast and
Yeah,
Furious.
that's true.
So that's not
Yeah.
unreasonable to think that.
That's true. Go watch it though. It is way better than any Fast and Furious movie. Like a lot. And also it gave me a lot more respect for Brad Pitt, I will say. I didn't I kind of maybe forgot that he could act. You know, I don't consistently watch Brad Pitt, but obviously I watched him twice this month, so something was in the water.
So what was the
Um,
other one then?
the other one, Moneyball. Have you seen Moneyball?
Mm-mm.
Okay, really good. I picked it because I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. Moneyball is about it's a baseball movie about
Okay.
changing the game in whatever year I forget, but basically using stats um, and whatnot to build a team that works together as opposed to just buying really good players.
Interesting.
You're actually building a team as opposed to getting really good individuals in the MLB. And it was way good. I mean, out of my comfort zone. I really need to get out of my comfort zone. Oh, I keep going in and out of the mic. I don't know why. It's right here. Maybe I keep backing up. Do you notice anything, Jarom?
I hear you. Good. So that might be just the
Wired.
sound thing.
Yeah, it might be. Okay. Anyways, Boltage Bro with the toothless hat. Thanks. I'm glad toothless is
It's
recommended.
Kenny.
Yeah. um,
We did up
yeah,
our
actually on
names.
the screen it even says Kenneth right there too. Gosh.
It does.
Anyways, Moneyball. Again, baseball, stats, whatever. Based off of a true story. Really good. One thing I wrote about it was I like how effective it is at making you care about characters without too much screen time. It takes the time it has with a character and allows you to become invested in such a short time. So
Because it's a giant team.
yeah, it's a giant team. It doesn't
That's
do that
cool.
with everyone. It's just a few, and it obviously mainly focuses on the coach or the GM and scout. I think is what they are. Um, but every once in a while, it delves into a character for like a couple minutes, like a conversation with the main character, and in that few minutes, you get to know them, you know their past, you know what they're struggling with right now, and then you remember that. So as the movie progresses and these moments happen, you realize how important it is to that character, right? And it didn't have to do it through a long, like 30-minute, build up, right? Which I
Hmm.
really liked. Calden, yes, it is a true story, and
So basically,
it's
it did
amazing.
it better than Rogue One
Yeah, it's good throughout the
because
whole movie.
you get
There's no
short
lull.
moments with those characters too, but
Yeah,
you don't feel it. as much unless you watch
Right.
it twice.
Right. And there's no like unimportant moments. Every scene feels like it adds to the movie. And one kind of side note is a lot of movies, they have like big grand music in like important moments or whatever, but Moneyball is just like lack of music in like an important moment. There's no music, which is good. I loved it. I thought it was
Mm.
great because it made it like more realistic because it is a true story, right? And so you don't need the music in the background. You just need the little bit of talking and maybe the casting or whatever is going on. So it's super good.
True
Anyways,
story, yes.
yes.
We need to learn these guys' names. It's okay to be Boltage Bro 1 and Boltage Bro 2.
Yeah, yeah,
Voltage Bro with the toothless hat.
yeah.
What am I? I got a
Wilderness survival,
this is
survivor.
up right here.
Yeah.
Voltage Bro without the mustache.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I only have one more. Do you want me to just
Okay, let's
finish
play
out?
these last two
Okay,
rounds
for the
then.
last two. Okay. The truth is, I have no talent at all. Okay. I know this one.
This one
Soul.
is no.
What?
This one is during a sentimental moment. That's a good guess though.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because that's kind of the point of that movie.
Right.
That is a good
Exactly.
guess, but no. The
Um,
truth is, I have no talent at all. I actually don't know if that's
Onward.
the way he says it, but I'm guessing that he sounds like that.
Onward.
No.
Ah,
No, but that is a good guess
what
too.
the heck, guys?
What are all these Pixar movies having to do with talent?
Yeah.
But no, that's good. It's a good guess.
Um,
The truth is, I have no talent at all.
Ratatouille. Ah, it is
Yes.
Ratatouille. Yes, it is. Yeah.
It is,
I
in
know
fact,
that.
Ratatouille because he doesn't have any talent at all.
Right.
This one he's confessing
Yeah.
to his love.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have
Okay.
one more or two more? Yes, one more.
Okay, one more.
Okay, this one is fun.
Okay.
I found out all of the lines that this character has in this movie. This is every line that they have.
Every line.
Yes. Just a trim. You look gorgeous. Oh my, you're kidding. And that's the way I'm reading it now because I don't want to give it away.
Oh man.
But if I say it in the right way, you'll probably get it. Anyone? Anyone, chat?
We'll wait for chat here.
Just a trim. You look gorgeous. Oh my, you're kidding.
A Bug's Life.
It's not Coco, no. Unless that was for the last guess.
That was for the last one, yeah. It's not Finding Nemo. It's not Up.
Should I say it in the voice?
Let me look a little more. Is it like a newer one or an older one? Give me that kind of hint.
Mid, medium,
Medium.
not that old, but not that new.
Like within the last 10 years. So 2016.
Context clues. Trim.
Trim. What? I think haircut. I mean, Finding
Yeah,
Nemo.
good job.
Well, a haircut.
No.
Who cuts their
Who
hair?
gets haircuts? This one is kind of, I guess, hard, but it's a line that I always think of. Just
Really?
a trim. Just a trim.
Toy
Just
Story?
just a trim. Just a trim. Okay. You look gorgeous. Oh my.
What?
Your kidding is like way in the background, so I don't know how to say that one. Just kind of happens in the background. Just a trim.
I have no idea.
Okay, want me to tell you?
Yeah.
It is Wally.
Wally?
Yeah.
What character is this?
It is hairdresser in
What?
Wally.
This is way out there.
This one.
Okay. I never would have got that.
Oh, hairdresser in Wally. This.
I mean,
See,
yeah, Kaladin said must be a hairdresser of some sort. So, I mean, he basically got it.
just a trim. Do you remember now?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. I never would have thought of that, though. It's okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
Well,
all
that
I
was the last
have.
one.
It was supposed to get harder as it goes, so that's good.
Okay.
I
Okay.
tried to not pick
Yeah,
easy
that
ones.
was
I tried
hard.
to
So that's, I
funny
mean,
ones,
it was
ones that I
good.
like.
Yeah,
Good.
it was good. Um, okay, well, I only have one more to talk about. It's a TV show. Do you have any more to talk about?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'll just tell you really quick. Loki, I rewatched it. It's great.
That's good. It's the
Um,
best. It's the best Marvel TV show to exist. Did you
yes.
watch season 2 as well?
Yeah, I watched it all.
Do you like season 1 or season 2 better?
Oh, I like season 2 better.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I definitely like season 1 better,
Hmm.
but the payoff of season 2 is so good.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But also,
Overall, I think episodically, Loki of season 1 is more fun to watch.
gotcha.
Season 2 is a little bit slower, but the ending is just such a great payoff.
Yeah, season 2 is basically like him figuring out each thing on his own. You know, like time slipping, figures that out, and then he goes back in time and learns everything there is to know about astrophysics and whatever, time travel and whatever. So that's all part of the payoff. It's basically small payoffs throughout all of the second season. Yeah.
I'm
But
one.
yeah, it's so good.
Great.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
feel satisfied? Anything else you want to say?
No, I mean, go watch F1 and Moneyball.
Okay.
I think you'd like them both.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, and then you can let
I
me
got a
know what you
month.
think. Yeah, you got a month.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thanks for joining the Boltage Bros this month.
Mhm.
We talk. We like to switch it up, play some games. So if you enjoyed, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad. It was fun. Fun to hang out and watch Napoleon Dynamite this month. Says
Yeah.
Kaladin Melee.
I'll try. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, that's all we have for you guys today then. Thanks for listening to us talk about movies. We love you, Voltage Bros. Well, I like
The
you.
Crown, #1.
Oh, you have #1 crown? Never mind. I love you.
Voltage Boys.
Voltage Boys.
Oh, thanks, 9 viewers. We appreciate
Voltage
you.
Man.
It's fun.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Well, we appreciate all of you for watching and stick around for videos and the live next month. And as always,